Hello everybody, Cat Kings here again with another fantastic and exciting video. So today's video, let's call this the worst Tinder match that I've seen. So in this video, I'm not going to be aiming to insult or make fun of or anything like that. On this post, I can already see plenty of people have done that. I don't want to just be another person to add to that. But what I do want to do is sort of show you this because it is entertainment. It is pretty entertaining. So here we have Jace, 22-year-old male at the time of this photo. Repair guy, man dude, 50 miles away from the recipient. Let's check out Mr. Jace. Not a bad looking dude at all. Let's see what his profile is like. Hey, I'm Jace. I live in Massachusetts, but work in Connecticut. So everything's just kind of fucked up. But I'm looking for a relationship. So, yeah. I'm nowhere near as attractive in person. Don't expect much. Smiley face. I don't smoke or drink, and I'd prefer if you didn't either. So herein is my anthem. It's Humble by Our Last Night. It's top Spotify artists Eminem, Lucky You, featuring what I assume to be Joyner Lucas, and Linkin Park in the End. Not a bad taste in music. And not a bad description of the profile either. But here's where we'll start to notice the insecurities. Hey, so you're just not going to message back? That makes sense, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going through my messages. It's been quite a busy week, and I have far more important things than to go through all my messages on a dating app. I hope that makes sense. Then don't go through your messages and just reply to me. I hope that makes sense. I need to go through my messages to just reply to you. Okay, well, I'm not interested in talking to someone who talks to 50 other people, so. You say it like I'm sending nude photos of myself to everyone. Laughing, crying emoji. I don't care if you care. You are. Asterisk. Talking to other people, sending them nudes, all the same. It's really not the same, but if you think so, good for you. Don't waste your time with me then. How is it not the same? If you're talking to other people, you could be sending them nudes anyway for all I know. It's no different. If you're just looking for friends, then whatever. I'm not going to bother getting to know someone who's getting to know 20 other people. It's all about trust. No, it isn't. This is Tinder. Exactly. A place where you talk to a bunch of people. No. A place where you find one person. I mean, yeah, eventually. But first I don't know who that one person is going to be. So I talk to a few people, and then pursue a more serious relationship. If I find someone I can be in that type of relationship with. That's a completely wrong way to do it. You just end up making the person that would have been good for you disinterested by taking forever to reply because you're talking to other guys. Nobody wants to date someone when they know they talk to tons of other people. I'm not here to argue, but I don't personally agree with that. Then you're personally not very smart. On to the next one, please. Trying to rush things by talking to a bunch of people at once isn't going to get you anywhere. But good luck. I'm doing the opposite of rushing things by talking to multiple people. When talking to one person, I found I rushed things way too quick. And to you, I might not seem very smart, but I guarantee most people on here are talking to more than one person. They just won't openly tell you, which can lead to distrust and disrespect. You're absolutely incorrect in denial, which is understandable. You're not going to find anybody doing this, and I feel sorry for you for that. If you really think talking to a lot of people does anything to help you, then no, you're not very smart. Well, I certainly know that person isn't going to be you. Also, it's not like I'm talking to 20 people every day and hanging out with them all the time and hooking up with them, etc. I'm having a great time figuring people out, but taking my time to know them, instead of trying to be in a serious relationship with a stranger. I'm glad it isn't me. You already lost that chance anyway. But good luck with your failed relationships. Because any guy that's okay with you talking to a bunch of other guys while talking to him probably doesn't care much about you anyways. Oh no, really? That stinks. I thought this was going so well. If a guy doesn't care about me, I'm going to show the same to him. You already showed that to him by not focusing on just him. And instead, talking to a bunch of guys at once. It proves to him that there's no specific interest in him, and he's just a part of a group of options. Making people feel like options isn't going to win them over, bud. But you do you. Now you going to talk, or is this where our conversation ends? I was at work, my phone died, and I have better things to do than get into a pointless argument with a stranger online. That didn't answer my question. What are you trying to get out of this, buddy? My name isn't Buddy. Lose the attitude. Or what? You're going to tell me that's not the right way to get a guy to like you? You're too funny. Acting like you know more about what men want than a man does. Oh boy, here we go again. No, here we don't go again. Answer my question. First off, I did answer your question. Secondly, do you really have nothing better to do right now? First off, no. You didn't answer my question. Secondly, I got out of work an hour ago. So no, I don't, and neither do you. So lose the attitude and answer my question. I told you I had better things to do than this. And actually I do. But this is also entertaining at this point, and I'm just waiting on my friend for the time being. LOL, you're such a waste of time. You can go now. No wonder you have to resort to Tinder. Like I need permission from you? Okay, buddy. Laughing, crying emoji. You're too cute. I'm aware I'm cute. I don't need you to tell me that, buddy. Cool. Okay, hand sign. I'm aware. Now answer my question. Okie dokie. What a cunt. Oh yeah, well, you're a no good, ignorant douche noodle dickhole, so shush. Then she sends this lovely picture of people dancing. Run along, little girl. You're the one still messaging. What do you mean? Run along. Sends another meme. Fuck off. Sends a SpongeBob meme. That goes blah blah blah. Take your dumbass gifts elsewhere. Sends another one with a dude's head on a dog's body, and he seems to be grunting mighty fine. You're not very intelligent, are you? And then she claps back. You're not very intelligent, are you? LOL, LOL, LOL. And then she sends a gif of, is that a gecko or iguana?
It's some kind of lizard.
Of a lizard going. I understand now. You're just immature. Was this supposed to be a serious conversation? I told you to leave a long time ago. You ruined any chance for conversation. Yet here we are. We're not anywhere. Is anyone really anywhere? Yes. Then she does the mind-blown gif. Run along. Then she runs along with a gif. Gifs. Always a sign of unintelligence. Then she sends, is that The Office?
Yeah, that's Dwight
gif.
from The Office.
Yeah. Then he says, run along. You're right. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Good night, princess. Oof. Oh god, she sent like the kissing, winking emoji. And I think he took it seriously. He said, good night, princess. And she sends another gif of Goofy twirling his ear. And he says, run along. And then he comes back. Says, you ready to apologize? She says, apologize for what? If anything, you should be apologizing. Then she sends some emojis. You know what for. As a yes or no question. No, actually I don't. That's why I ask. The attitude. Talking back to me. Sending gifts after repeatedly being told not to. I know this Wondershare video that calls them GIFs or something like that. And that's just
it stands for Graphics Interchange Format, so it should be GIFs.
Yeah.
Like, people had this debate a long time ago. GIFs lost.
I just think of GIF peanut butter.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
I only started doing all that once you kept you a petty argument going. I'm not apologizing to you. The fact that you really expect me to apologize to you baffles me. I don't even get why, if you think I'm such a nuisance, you still continue to apply to me. Like, you can block me. You can just stop sending me messages. You can literally never talk to me again. So, like, what's the issue? What's your issue? You're a waste of time. Have a good one. You're a waste of time. Have a good one. And then again, he responds, you ready to apologize? You posted in on Facebook, LMAO. Heckle Hiffle, you're sad. That's not what it really says, but I don't wish to quote it. You waste my time. Act like a complete child. And a complete, towards me. And then have the ignorance to go and whine on Facebook about me, LMAO. Heckle Hiffle, you're a loser. So, let me just start by saying this. You waste both your time and somebody else's time by doing this. The world is more than black and white. I used to think this way. I used to be part of this red pill community. I used to be quite cringe. What the problem is if you commit to somebody and only one person, that's very unproductive. Because what if they don't turn out to be the right person? One of you is going to get seriously hurt because you're both so far deep. When you could have just not done that. Especially if it doesn't work out. And let's say, on average, you talk to one guy at a time for a month. Okay? To get to know them really well. But you only do it one guy at a time, right? Casual dating. That means you've only cleared out 12 people within a year's time. Okay? That's very, very unproductive. So yes, the idea of casual dating is to talk to multiple people and then through process elimination determine who you want to spend more time on. That way you don't end up wasting time with people like this. Because she had just been talking to him, getting to know him, and then he revealed his douchebag colors later on. That'd be a problem. It also speaks to the fact that he's insecure for talking to other people in general. What happens if she has a guy friend or something? Is he going to be one of those beta dudes who assume that his chick's cheating on him and then pushes her so far away that she ends up actually doing it? Not to justify cheating. Nobody should cheat. I'm just asking a question. He seems like a good enough dude. He wants a real relationship. But the way he went about it was completely wrong. And obviously this goes without saying, but insulting somebody is not going to convince them to be with you. I understand in your mind you get this almost entitlement like, you should be doing this. But you're projecting, right? So he said guys don't want this, guys don't want that. But he's projecting, he's providing no evidence of why that is. It's just, I feel like this, so it must be true. Because I personally want this, or I personally don't want that. Then this is the way things should be. The problem with that is anybody can do that with their opinions. So that's why I think it's important to consider that other people live their lives differently and have different opinions as well. And you don't get to impose them on people. Your partner, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, your non-binary pal, and everything in between. Let alone a stranger. So, I don't know, man. I think this is a really bad way to go about it. But again, people grow up. I remember what I was like when I was 13 compared to 18. So, I hope this is a learning lesson for him. He can look back on this and look at the comments and ask, well, what did I do wrong? And use this as an experience to become a better man. So that way he can find that girl that he wants. Instead of repeating his mistakes. Well, Jace, I hope you're doing well out there, man. I'm not going to make fun of you. But I will tell you, this does give out very beta energy. It's very insecure of you. And you don't want to disrespect you, so you shouldn't disrespect her. And don't use any excuse. I don't care who started it, right? You sinking down to the same level, it takes two to tango, man. If you don't argue with her, or she doesn't argue with you, then there is no argument. Walk away. Alright, man. Well, just want to show that. Unfortunately, you'll find people like this. I found people like this before. Keep safe out there, guys, if you're using Tinder. Hookup culture is a funny thing in today's times.